Raven, you need to tell Juan to drive up tomorrow morning to go to IKEA with me.
What?
Yeah. Need a buddy.
What do you need from IKEA?
Nothing. I don't need anything.
You never need
But
things
it's-
from IKEA.
It's IKEA.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. We live stream our sessions every Friday evening. You can keep up with our adventures on YouTube, as well as catch weekly recaps on RogueWatson.com. I am Chris, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by our awesome players. Eric playing Kazan, the half-elf warlock paladin.
Yeah, just kind of.
Hello, Eric. Welcome back.
Hi, it's been so long.
It's been a while.
I'm back.
Heather playing Brysis, the tiefling sorcerer. Happy birthday, Heather.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Reese playing Tim, the Warforged cleric fighter. Hello, Reese.
Am I muted?
Nope.
Hi.
Hi.
Nope.
Rochelle playing Corinne, the blue dragonborn sorcerer. Hello, Corinne.
Hello.
And Raymond playing Halfred, the halfling ranger. Hello, Raymond.
Hello.
Rochelle, I called you Corinne. I just realized that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
At least
Uh,
I
Reality
didn't call
is
you,
boring.
At least you got the character person
yeah,
right.
that's true. I've gotten that link right for a while now.
I've
so.
just been reduced to Corinne at this point. It's
Yeah.
fine. No problem.
Progress. I'll get there. I'll get there.
We did commit mass amounts of mass murder last week, so
Right,
Yeah. Oh, guys.
Dragon's
Good things.
How much is healthy to, how much guilt over fictional creatures is healthy to have?
I don't know.
But I think I've surpassed that
Yeah.
limit.
Make it up to the living ones. We use Roll20.net for our tabletop campaign, Skype for video chat, and I am recording it all using Open Broadcaster software. Previously on Storm King's Thunder, having put down the Remoras, the party turned back to Prinos to get more details on the plight of the White Dragonborn, learning that the Blue Dragonborn raiding party could be found to the north, also learning that it was some kind of ice creatures that did the most damage in the battle. The gong at the back of the cave proved far too tempting for the party, and they sent a summoned bear to ring it, discovering that its ringing only brought a collection of deadly icicles raining down upon the poor creature. Leaving the cavern, Halfred was able to identify tracks suggesting a Dragonborn scouting party, not far from their current position. They kept to their original direction and soon came across a warband encampment with several tents set up. They debated how to approach until Corinne spotted a Dragonborn she recognized patrolling outside, a young warrior named Elsoth. She and Halfred worked out a plan. She wrote a bit of a love note for Halfred to drop off, luring Elsoth away from the camp. Halfred was forced to do his best impression of a large bird as he was spotted dropping off the note. The plan worked. The Dragonborn
Excellently.
Dragonborn
I might
guard
add.
wearily sauntered over, and Corinne stepped out from behind the boulder. She charmed Elsoth completely, and the poor creature was willing to do whatever she asked of him. Corinne and Halfred, you may both have a point of inspiration.
Yes. So let me use my last one.
I don't think I have either.
Well, you guys get nothing. He revealed exactly what they had feared. The tribe had been tainted and manipulated by the evil blue dragon who plagued the party. Elsoth admitted that she held a powerful sway over the entire tribe, and that while she was around them, they couldn't resist her commands. The dragon had taken all the greatest warriors of the tribe and given the rest a command to prepare for war by first eliminating their rivals in the area. Without her active presence, though, about half the Dragonborn weren't quite on board with their new genocidal activities. Elsoth went and gathered that resistance, and together they all formed a plan, which involved a one-on-one duel between Corinne and Raijin, the leader of the tribe. Brysis morphed her bear into a T-Rex for maximum intimidation impact, and the party advanced on Raijin. Corinne still attempted diplomacy, wishing to heal her tribe non-violently, not relishing taking up a one-on-one battle. Corinne's words were winning over most of the warband, except notably Raijin. He and the other Dragonborn insisted that Corinne submit to a duel, and she finally agreed. The party gave Corinne every buff they could think of, and she went into the battle. Despite Raijan's lightning blade and ability to absorb elements, Corinne opened strong with a ring of fire, stunning spores, and a blowback from her horn. And combined with Raijan missing his opening strikes, he went down without doing any damage at all. Corinne took from his body the bracelet that marked the leader of the warband, and so became their leader. A cloaked figure who had been lurking in the back chose that moment to reveal itself as a warforged, who was in no way going to allow Corinne to lead these warriors. It summoned up 3 large creatures made out of ice from the ground, surrounding the area. The dragon warband followed the party into battle. Though the whole party performed well, the ice golems took their first opportunity to lay waste to the Dragonborn Warband, smashing over half of them in mere moments. Now, with the battle raging, Corinne's newfound warband dying around them, the party continues the fight.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
What buffs do I still have on me? Because I kind of forgot.
That's a good question. A
I
pertinent
actually
question.
had written it on a piece of paper that I then threw away. So my HP is still buffed, but
Right, that's still there.
didn't I have something
You
added to
have-
my armor class?
1 haste on you,
Right.
which is yours,
Right.
which is giving you +2 to your armor class.
She broke that haste a long time ago.
Did she?
He
Well,
You said you still have it. We checked.
technically,
He's the
yeah.
GM.
Technically, the haste and ring of fire should not have been able to exist simultaneously, but when I realized that, I let her cancel whichever one she wanted to cancel, which was the ring of fire. You've got Yandala's Delight on you, which is that's the bless, the adding 1d4. I don't know if you've got another 2 AC from something else. I feel like
I did, but I can't.
She did have, isn't it +2 from
think-
haste?
I think you cast one of my spells.
Yeah,
It's the
he said-
shield one.
Did I give her a shield from you, Kazan?
Which,
Yeah, I think so.
and y'all short rested before that fight, right?
You did.
Yeah.
All right, because I think I have both my warlock spell slots and none of my paladin ones, because I think you guys cast a bunch of level 1 spells.
Yeah, we had you cast Dissonant Whispers, and then whatever your...
And the Shield of Faith.
the
Shield of Faith.
That's what it is. Okay, so... Yeah, so you have Shield of Faith, which is giving you +2 AC. You have Haste, which is hasting you and giving you +2 AC. And then you have Yandala's Delight, which is giving you the +D4 to attacks. That's what you've got.
Cool. Well, good thing I threw all of my kin in before I went myself.
That's right.
Better than you.
All right, you guys are down here. You're on the page, right? Yeah, you're on the page. So
I'm
right
still
now,
running
Felix. Just so I'm keeping track of this. Corinne's concentrated on haste. Kazan is concentrated on Shield of Faith on Corinne. Barisis is concentrated on polymorph. Chim, you cast a new spell, didn't you? You cast Silence
Okay.
over there, I think. This is what happens when you end combat midway, or end the session midway through combat.
Bad
I don't
DM.
remember.
Bad
I don't
DM.
remember him casting silence.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's if you scroll up, it's there.
Oh, yeah, I
Look at
cast
the tape.
silence on the.
On the mage up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so you're concentrating on that. All right. I don't think you're concentrating on anything, Alfred.
I have my Banner of Creek.
You do have that going, yes.
He's concentrating on survival.
That's right.
Banner's doing nothing because no one's doing ranged
No
attack.
one's doing range attacks right now. Yep.
You're the one doing ranged attacks.
Okay. So with all that, I believe we're ready to jump right back into the fight with Halfred.
Oh yes, it is my turn. So what do we got? Ice to the left. Oh no, I'm attacking him. I believe my hunter's mark is still there.
On
If
who?
not, huh?
On who?
I think I had hunter's mark. I can't scroll up. I reformatted my computer. Oh wait, never mind.
That's gonna be Raymond's excuse
Yeah.
for everything. For
I
next-
can't do X because I recorded that.
All right. He's taking damage, so Hunter's Mark goes off.
Who is this you're talking about?
The guy in here.
Oh, the Warforged. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I had to walk closer. Yes. Hold on.
Just don't go in the green.
Yeah. The
5,
spores are still
10,
floating around.
15. Will you let me stand here?
Yes. You're not
Okay.
in the AoE in there.
Good. So that makes me within 80 feet, which is my range. So 25 for 6, plus 1 from Colossus, plus 4 from Hunter's Mark.
Is how much?
11.
11. All right. Put an arrow right into the side of the head of that Warforged mage, and he goes reeling and slowly stands back up.
Oh, does he?
No!
Shoot, I'm out of... How injured is he?
Very. He is barely standing. Which
Can I use my
actually...
int-
Hold on. I gotta do something real quick.
Who are you shooting?
Guy inside the tent.
Halfred...
Oh.
You okay? Yeah.
Yes.
You're using your inspiration?
Yeah, can I use it and then get back the one you just gave me?
I don't know about that. No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say you have to use it before the recap is read.
I never allow that shit.
This is your attack roll?
Yep.
Alright, how much damage is that?
9.
9. You put a second arrow to the other side of the Warforged mage's head, and his head snaps back, and he just crumples into a heap
Right, good use of inspiration.
as he dies.
And that is the end of the turn.
Brysis! Or yeah, it's the end of your okay. Brysis, you're up.
How much movement does Rexy have?
Rexy has 60 feet of movement.
Okay.
Twice that if he chooses to dash as his action.
Trying to figure out if I can get over to this guy.
You'd have to dance around the stunning spores without activating them.
And don't
Alright,
step on
so-
me, please.
And
Well, technically I'd step over you.
Technically, yes, but don't step on me.
I'm trying to figure out how the movement works with a token this big.
edge to edge, I believe. Like,
Just go through the tent.
I mean, a T-Rex probably could do that.
It's still the same. It's just the bottom left is, you know, the token.
Yeah,
Four
yeah, exactly.
squares.
Okay.
And with my natural explorer, you ignore difficult terrain, so you don't have to worry about traveling through the tent.
Is a broken, burning tent considered difficult terrain?
I think so.
It doesn't look like you're gonna be able to get to him just a straight shot. You have to go like either 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go that way and then.
Yeah. To make it
right.
around those spores.
Yeah, because I'm not going through the spores. So, I think you had it to here was like 30 feet.
That's 60 feet.
That's 60? I thought you said it was 30.
Oh, right, yeah. Somebody else is using the ruler. That's 30 feet.
The
Right,
green,
what you
the
just
green
moved.
arrow is 60 feet,
Yeah.
Okay.
so you can move to this bottom left one.
Well, I was going to go after this guy because he basically hadn't been damaged yet.
Your T-Rex, I will say, has a range on his attacks of 10 feet.
Okay.
He has a reach.
But he can only go how far again?
30 more feet.
Okay. So from here, where's the ruler at?
Oops.
So here. From here to here. Ah, he's 15.
Yeah, not
Holding
quite.
my ruler
Can't-
there for you.
Can't quite make it. You could, yeah. It looks like you could make it to the lower one.
Alright, I guess I'll go to the lower one.
It's not easy holding my mouse button down.
Is it because you reformatted your computer?
Yeah.
All right. Me and Rexy.
Thank
are here.
goodness.
When the T-Rex gets within that aura,
Oh yeah.
his big T-Rex feet slide on slick ice. I will
I don't-
roll the T-Rex stick
Yeah.
saving throw for you.
Oh, balls.
And he fails, so he makes it.
Hang on, he might not fail.
Oh, okay.
Bend that luck.
He doesn't fail.
All right, he doesn't fail. He... yeah.
Nose twitch for the win again.
Yep. All right, your T-Rex has made its way to this golem.
All right. So we'll let Rexy go first, and then I'll go after Rexy,
Okay.
since I'm still on his back.
Tyrannosaurus Rex can do his bite.
Debating about never coming down, by the way.
I live here now. The polymorph ends at some point.
It might.
Jesus.
Yeah. A T-Rex is nothing to fuck with.
Why even need a party when you've got a T-Rex?
All right, the T-Rex leans down and just chomps that golem. Takes a chunk of ice off of it. All right, Bryces.
All right. I'm out of 4s. I have 1 3 left. We got 2s and 1s. Let's go with the 2.
Chaos Bolts.
What map is this, Chris? Did you get this from the marketplace?
I did. I'd have to look up exactly what it's called.
People are always interested in your custom maps.
Roll20 Marketplace is a fantastic place.
This episode brought to you by Roll20.
That's right. Hey, we're on Roll20. Might as well advertise for them. 7 and 8. Psychic or Thunder?
Well, we know they don't have a brain from last week, so let's go Thunder.
That is correct. You did learn last week that they do not have a brain for the psychic damage.
I can be taught.
Kazan does not enjoy mindless foes.
All right, you plow into him with 16 thunder damage, shaking some ice loose. All right, Karen, the two remaining blue dragonborn that are engaged with the ice golems look back to you again. They say, "Are we still retreating?"
Yes, please, for the love of God, retreat.
All right, both of these dragonborns are going to take the disengage action
Okay.
to avoid getting smashed as they run away.
They turn around and run and get punched in the back of the head.
Yes.
Didn't that happen last week?
Last,
Oh no, they took one last. They tried to take like one last
Yeah.
hit as they ran.
well,
and
it wasn't
got
even
smushed.
them. It was one of the priests from range did a spell on one of them, and it killed it, and it exploded and killed the dragonborn that was standing next to it.
I may or
Oh,
may
that's
not
right.
have yelled out that they should cast
Yeah,
a spell before
it may
running
have been on-
away.
So, reminded for some of us that weren't here, what happens when the ice golems die?
They explode in icy shards.
Okay. Enough to kill nearby things.
Yes, in a 10-foot radius you saw last time. All right, yeah, he's gonna take the disengage action and run here next to you, Corinne, and stand by your side. And this one has got nobody up here helping him.
I was trying to get up there for you, dude.
He's going to run.
Hey, he's got to tank that one all by himself.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's going to run here.
He watched his friends become pancakes.
Yep.
Now, is it technically tanking it if 2 other people took the hits first?
Yeah. It's just fodder.
Tanking by default.
You've been promoted.
We are... What level are we now?
8.
Level 8, yeah. We're at the end of the finding of the relics, I guess. Nearing the end. In fact, I think this is the last... Is this the last relic we need?
It is.
The
You
Australian relic?
guys were looking for 6. And Harshnag had 1, and you get this is your 5th one.
Okay.
Kazan, it is your turn.
Okay. Did we determine if they're immune to fear then also? Based on the mind spell they tried to use?
Roll an Arcana check, Kazan. You did not determine that necessarily from...
Can I intuit that?
You cannot.
Very well. Okay. Alright. Does this one look pretty damaged at all? The one by everybody?
It looks fairly damaged. It's got chunks taken out of it, but it still looks to be in fighting order.
Alright. I got a bad feeling when I come up to this thing I'm gonna slip, but here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20. I think I'm in 10 feet there.
You are, yes.
Alright.
You do. You slip and fall.
Let's use some inspiration, shall we?
All right.
You really slip and fall.
My dexterity is not great.
It's +1. You just rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yep. That's, also rolling terribly. Damn it!
How much movement did you move getting here?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. It takes 15 movement for you to stand up.
If
So
only you were a halfling.
So I'm still prone, basically. I
Mhm.
just ran up there and fell down on the ice.
Yep.
Excellent. That's what I meant to do.
Now, I will say, if you wanted, being prone does not keep
I could
you
still
from...
attack
you,
it?
You could still... Well, I think you have disadvantage making melee attacks from a prone position. But you could cast a spell from the prone position.
All right. I'll fall down. And just reach
So,
up with one hand and try
or-
to.
Not that this will help, but you used your movement to get there, but you could use your action as movement to stand up.
That's
but
true.
You can't do anything.
You could use your action to dash, and that would give you more movement.
Well, I'll just pepper him with Eldritch Blast from 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. Your Eldritch Blast glances off of the ice. Oh, wait. That one doesn't.
I get 2 of them.
Yeah.
And
All
I push
right.
him 10 feet away.
Okay. 5, 10.
Unfortunately, I don't think that incurs a tax opportunity if I physically push somebody. I think they have to be the one
Right.
to move.
Yeah.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah. It's mainly used for knocking people over into shit.
Yeah.
Back when I had spike growth.
That's right. That was a good combo once upon a time. Alright, it is the Ice Golem's turn. Let's see. This one.
Chris,
I should have knocked that golem back.
I mean,
I'm
it's-
like so ready to jump in front of him. As soon as my turn comes around.
he might miss.
I'm coming, Your Majesty.
But that,
Oh my god, I can't.
Oh, no.
That's one less hit for us, though.
He wouldn't have reached us anyway.
Still,
Nobody was anywhere near there.
It's the thought that counts.
oh, you, he's running to you, Corinne. He's. I made it.
I'll live.
I got
I My wife and 18 children will be so happy to see me.
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, 19. There's one on the way.
I got the letter yesterday.
Just yesterday, he won the Nobel Peace Prize.
That having no other targets within melee range, that is all that golem does.
The will let my secret for curing cancer die with me.
This golem is going to re-engage you all. And he's going to take one swing at you, Tim, and one swing at the T-Rex.
Man,
Not
where's
Rexy.
the Dragonborn? We need him.
Get more Dragonborn in here.
Tim starts kicking on the body.
Here!
Wake up!
He like holds the Dragonborn up. Here! Smash this!
Protect me, fools.
Tim, this is your hit. Ineffective. That... Yeah, okay. And this is the T-Rex hit. Wow.
Ah!
It
See,
can't hit
that-
non-Dragonborn.
These ice golems are specifically programmed only to kill Dragonborn.
its heart's just not in it now.
Corinne, alright, it's your turn. You have one Dragonborn standing by your side.
At least there's 3 that look like they might survive.
Oh my god. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna chromatic orb.
Can
What?
I do something?
I don't know. Can you?
Let's pretend that she's not going yet. Can I do a reaction?
Reaction to what?
The miss.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my superiority die and do that thing.
We use reaction to expend one spirit dice, make a melee weapon attack against the creature. Alright, yeah, you can do that. He did miss you.
Superior dies. Crap.
I think it's a...
1d6.
think so.
1d8.
I'll look it up while you... D8s.
Perfect.
Alright. So go ahead. You just take a melee attack against him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll add 3 to it. How exciting.
That does hit.
Great.
You do 6 damage.
Alright.
Bash that ice golem.
Completely worth it.
Corinne, now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I think I'm rethinking what I was gonna do anyway.
When does the cold damage go off?
If you start your turn there, which I've forgotten about it a couple times. So
We start our turn, or the ice golem
when
starts the turn?
you start your turn.
Hey, hun. Same team.
Don't remind your DM of things.
I liked it
actually,
better last week when just Dragonborn were dying.
That's right. It was less important then.
Oh, nope, can't cast that. Okay. I will fire my chromatic orb at a level 2 lightning damage to this fellow.
Top guy? Okay.
And then I can add, what was it, 2d4 to that, to the damage or something? No, I don't have that anymore. I seriously can't remember all the stuff on me.
What are you thinking about? You're adding your...
I have a thing that I could add.
You don't add any
My
damage
damage.
rolls.
Oh,
Okay.
the 1d4. Yeah, that's right. Your Yondalla's Delight. You would be able to add that to your attack roll, but you already rolled
Oh,
a
it's
20.
the attack roll. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. So, well, that's what I do then.
Okay.
Wait, 20 should
And-
hit though, right?
It does.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Yeah, no, I don't mean use my dog's
So
delight.
an orb of lightning into the golem, and it strikes him in the chest. All right.
And then
All right, I've got haste action.
I will move up here towards him in my rage for his
Oh boy, Chris
playing
lost it.
my people. And with my extra action, I will hit him with my dagger.
Okay. That does not hit. You scratch at the ice, but it doesn't quite get enough purchase to do damage to him. All right. Sim, your turn.
Yes. What's this golem looking like in front of me?
He's had a number of chunks taken out of him. But he doesn't, I mean, golems, it's hard to tell. They're not getting weary or sagging at all. You're just gauging it solely on how many chunks of ice you've knocked off of them.
Don't get a little saggy.
Let's say.
That is awful damage.
Is it? For a 3d10? Yeah, it's not great.
Well.
Slightly below average.
Yeah, never mind.
13 damage. Alright, that does hit.
Okay. And that's not all.
That's not all.
Tell me more.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't actually roll the damage. You take 6 damage, by the way. From the cold aura surrounding the golem.
Okay. Have to do a saving throw?
Yes, well, the only thing you're concentrating on is the silence.
Yeah.
I meant the dex saving throw, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for falling down. That's not for the damage.
Okay.
You just take 6 damage.
It's not a melee attack, is it?
No. It's just very cold air around you.
I'm a construct. It shouldn't matter.
Your joints are icing up.
So I'll take an extra action.
Ooh.
So I still have an action and bonus action. For my bonus action, I'll do second wind and regain those hit points.
Ah! You can't kill me, icy air.
Take that. I'll attempt to eat his soul.
Oh boy.
There we go.
That's okay. You do 8 damage. You do not feel Soul Eater clanking for a soul.
Do ice golems have souls?
That's a,
About to ask that.
that's a
Constructs
great
have
question.
souls.
Some of
There's
them.
2
do.
vacuums trying to suck each other off.
Most do not, as we have determined in our story.
Right. All right. The priests in the back, they see Corinne heading into battle, and they get excited about joining her in her fight.
Oh, sorry. Do I need to roll a concentration save?
For your silence?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did need to, yes. You're fine. So they're gonna run up, not within melee range, but they're gonna run up to that far, and they are going to do some more guiding bolts on the golem that Corinne is attacking. They're both gonna do them at 2nd level. That one almost hits, glances off the ice. That one almost hits, it glances off the ice. They say, sorry, Corinne, we're trying.
And it's just like hanging her head in shame at this point.
That was good damage too.
They were both good damage, yeah. Halfred.
Halford would say something to us too, but he didn't speak Draconic.
He didn't know what they're saying.
I, as a bonus action, will move Hunter's Mark to this golem here,
Okay.
and then I will attack him.
All right, 21 hits. How much damage is that?
14. 11 plus my 3 from Hunter's Mark.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Extra attack. Just, oh man. Oh.
That does not hit.
Nope. And I'm out of everything to re-roll it.
All right.
I went back up a little bit.
Bryces.
Back up behind the Dragonborn. It's the safest place
Sure.
to be.
All right.
On your turn, both you and your dragon feel the icy air. That's you.
Okay.
That's your T-Rex.
Okay.
That is going to make you, however, roll a concentration saving throw.
Ah. Concentration. And I have.
You mean Constitution?
Yeah, I do. Well, Constitution is concentration.
Constitution.
Oh, as
Hang on. What do I have to keep it?
10.
Alright, I'm gonna use my last bin luck. Or does the Undala's Delight work for saving throws as well too?
It does.
Alright, so let me add that first and then I try to bin luck.
Okay.
How much do you get for $10?
1d4.
1d4.
I like these odds.
That works!
All right. You make it.
Drugs are good, kids.
Drugs are good. Get high.
Alright.
You'll be
Get high
slightly
and keep those T-Rexes.
you'll be slightly better at everything while you're high.
So, question, if I try to
Including
move...
concentrating?
That's right.
If I try to move, does that dexterity save go off again?
I believe
That
it
is a
said
good
when you
question.
enter, but let me read it.
Doesn't know how to work his own ice golems.
When a creature enters the aura for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there. So technically, you have to do it as soon as you start your turn.
Another
Damn
roll
it.
we forgot.
I need to. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Bryces.
God damn it.
These
I don't
ice
wanna roll that
golems
again.
are just becoming more and more powerful as I learn about them.
I pulled a U, dear.
You did.
I will roll the thing again so you can just click on it.
Gosh, damn it.
Don't ask questions about the monsters. Don't make the DM read the rules.
Your
I'd just like both of you right now.
Your T-Rex falls down. Bryces, do you fall down?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Well, you're riding the
On the-
T-Rex.
She's on the
I
T-Rex.
am riding the T-Rex, yes.
Oh, damn it.
Bryces, I'm going to need you to roll a 1d6 as you go plummeting off the back of this T-Rex.
Let her have a dex roll to hang on.
Roll an acrobatics check if you try to, like, land safely.
What number does she
Okay.
need?
Roll, tuck and roll.
You need a 12 acrobatics to not take any damage.
Would this be considered a saving throw?
Acrobatics is just a check. It's a,
I know. I was
skill.
hoping for Yonda's Light just in case.
It works on that.
All right, sweet.
Yonda's Light works on
Oh, that's not gonna do
that.
it.
I don't think that's going to work in any way. Anyway.
Nah,
Will you roll another Constitution saving throw for me?
I don't want to.
So in sync with the T-Rex.
All right. Your T-Rex is okay. But right now, you are over here. You have fallen
Okay.
off your T-Rex. Your T-Rex is on the ground on its side.
Oh no.
That's okay. He
And-
hasn't moved, so he can use
Safe.
half his movement to stand up.
He has short arms. He can't stand up.
I mean, T-Rexes have got to be able to stand
He's
up
like
somehow.
a turtle.
He's just got on his back.
Can at least stand up.
Seriously, how can he stand up?
He's got a
If that were
tail.
shallow water,
He's got a
how they
tail.
defeated the
We
T-Rex.
should
with ample
probably
time.
research this, make sure it's accurate.
How do T-Rexes stand back
Can T-Rex...
up? Can T-Rexes lie down? Can T-Rexes stand up?
Oh, it's like a Google search that comes up. Can a T-Rex stand up if it falls over?
Does the
Scientificamerican.com.
I'm
T-Rex
sh-
fell.
Okay.
How did it get up given its tiny arms and low center of gravity? This is like a whole big long article though.
Well- When you get to the answer, let us know.
So I will. I'll let you know just so we're all informed, you know.
Well, until then, he will stand up.
Okay, he stands, but he's saying, I'm gonna assume it has to do with using your tail, and
Yeah.
Is he able to-
Body
Scientific
weight,
American
tail.
says it took half his movement to stand.
that's right. That's right.
So he's gonna stand up and chomp this guy.
All right, T-Rex chomping.
Oh wow, their arms are strong enough to curl 400 pounds.
We're learning all sorts of things about T-Rexes.
Wow. I mean, the conclusion of this article is clearly Tyrannosaurus got up at least once during their lives at birth.
Oh,
And there's-
yeah.
Yeah, but they were much smaller. And there is no reason to believe they could not throughout life, armed with pathetic arms or not.
Ha,
So-
ha, ha, ha. So punny.
The T-Rex takes a big chunk out of that ice golem.
Okay. I will then also attack the ice golem.
Okay.
What size is the golem? Size creature?
Bryces, I'm just being mean now. When you got knocked off this
Damn
T-Rex, you got knocked into the other ice golem's icy aura.
See, I didn't
Oh.
say anything. I didn't say anything.
So, as you get knocked off, I'm gonna need you to roll the dex saving throw again.
He doesn't like your T-Rex. That's what pisses me
I'm getting that feeling.
You're just slipping
doing
and
everything
sliding.
he can.
So go ahead and roll that dex saving throw again. Okay, yeah. Fair
Who are
enough.
you? It's no longer a family-friendly show here, people.
That's right. Okay, so what are you doing?
All right. In that case, then I'm gonna use my last third level spell. And I'm gonna turn around for the other guy who was a dick and made me do the dexterity saving throw. He can suck on that.
Oh wait, which one? This top one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I assume you're trying to do it in a way that.
It doesn't hit
All the
Corinne.
Dragonborn bosses.
It might shish kebab the guy that she was upset that died, but
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you do, please bury me. Don't burn my body.
I would like to point out that there is someone right here.
There's a stunned. You're right. There's a stunned Dragonborn priest kneeling against the side of the tent over there.
he'll be fine. Sorry, Corinne.
I believe he was in range of the stunning spores when they went off. And
And then the horn blew him out.
that's right. The horn blew
Yeah.
him backwards. Yeah.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I-
You can aim the fireball enough to where the circle doesn't touch you or him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him make a dexterity saving throw.
He will. However, ice golems also have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical
Damn
effects.
Who gave
Okay.
him the Ice Golem manual?
He totally forgot about that for the first time.
I did forget
know.
about that for the
He's-
first fireball.
He's never used this for any of the spells, the chromatic orbs or any of these things.
Well, attack rolls, you don't. There's no advantage.
Oh, it's just saving throws.
Yeah, just saving throws.
It's alright. I still have my last spin luck.
So, with advantage, he will make a dex saving throw. And he will do just fine. He needed that. Oh,
Ah,
what?
damn it, he
Oh,
still ties.
Yeah. He...
Ah. It's alright.
However, half damage plus being vulnerable to fire equals that amount of damage.
Mm.
So your fireball still goes off doing 27 damage to the golem.
Just doesn't do quadruple damage.
Just doesn't do quadruple damage. Okay.
And then like to hide behind my T-Rex's tail, so that way I'm in like half cover.
Okay.
Just in case one of them blows up, I'm in half cover. I don't know what that'll afford me, but it might give me something.
Okay, yeah. If there's a range attack you have to do, we'll consider that as cover.
If
Hey,
it still
they
ap-
blow up.
Yeah, they do blow up, yes.
If it still applies next time, if your T-Rex took one step back, he could bite one and tail swipe the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, he still has movement.
Yeah, but you already acted with him.
True. But you can do movement whenever.
Yeah.
You will take an attack opportunity, though.
He would take an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
moving backwards, so you can do that if you want, but the golem will
He's got a
smash.
lot of health. It's okay. I'll wait.
Okay, the blue Dragonborn will join his brothers over here. He's actually going...
One left.
There is one left.
Isn't that Isak or whatever that
It is. Elsoth is still alive. He is the last Dragonborn warrior.
Traumatized.
He's gonna have to find a mate and repopulate.
That's right.
You've got your work cut out for you, Corinne.
Hey, there's the other ones. There's like the 3 others that were out.
That's true. There's a scouting
Yeah,
party out
so-
there. Yeah.
Go make babies.
That's an order.
This blue Dragonborn is going to get in, where he's at, not exactly in range of being attacked by the ice golem. He's going to breathe lightning at that ice golem. And ice golem will have advantage. Which he will make, but he will still take... That's light... I don't know why that says cold damage. That was input incorrectly. It is lightning damage.
He doesn't have any lightning resistance, does he?
No,
The
he does
golem?
not. So he takes 3 damage from the lightning.
Wait, hold on. Which one is this again? Are we doing? Is this the middle one?
Yes.
So he's supposed to have disadvantage when he's damaged by lightning because I have the lightning bracelet deal. So creatures
Yes.
damaged by lightning, which I damaged with lightning from you, have disadvantage on their saves to maintain. Oh, never mind. I'm
That's
sorry.
concentration. Yeah.
I
Right.
thought it was saves on further lightning damage. My bad.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I think they can't. They also cannot take reactions.
They can't take reactions
Yeah.
until the end of their next turn.
Right. All right. So that Dragonborn will do that, and he'll take one step back with his brothers and Halfred.
You're a blue dragonborn.
That's right. Kazan, would you take 2 damage and roll a dexterity saving throw?
Fuck.
Which you also roll a dexterity saving throw, and then also roll a constitution saving throw for the bless that you've got on Corinne. Or the shield of faith that you've got on Corinne. Alright, your shield of faith goes away.
It's too cold to think.
Now your dex.
Can you roll the...
Oh, yeah.
Thing again?
I'll roll the thing, yeah.
I guess I can just do it from here. Oh, there we go. Hey, I
Alright.
finally made a dex roll.
Yep.
All right, so now can I move without triggering that again, or do I need to stay still?
You can move now without triggering it, as long as you don't leave
All
and come. Well, yeah, you can move. Yeah, you've already rolled it once.
What spot do I need to hit to flank him? Does a T-Rex cover this side of him?
So you can be here? This is weird. I don't exactly know how flanking works with a really large creature. You could
be here?
You could be at the corner, which is right here.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
To get flanking advantage?
Yeah.
I mean, you could be here because of Tim.
Yeah.
Tim. T-Rex. T-Rex.
Oh, from where you're at, you will get advantage, but no one else will get advantage from you.
Why is that?
Because you're not... Well, I don't know how does that flanking rule work with reach?
I mean, I still threaten all these squares. If he goes away, like if he runs away from me, I would still get an attack of opportunity because I just effectively have a 10-foot range.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, yeah. I'm amazed this hasn't come up before, but sure, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you are flanking this ice golem. 20 for 6.
I'm gonna re-roll that damage.
Okay. Fighting style.
So I'll just re-roll 1d10 plus 4.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Does it look pretty healthy still, or
No,
damaged?
it is. You've been taking chunks off of it. It's not looking great anymore. It looks meager.
I just crit with the blunt end of my.
Smack him, and just a big jagged chunk of ice goes falling off of him.
I could technically re-roll that damage because I rolled a 2, but
You can just re-roll
the
that.
odds of me rolling.
You can just re-roll that dice. You don't have to re-roll the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
Just re-roll a d4, and then we'll just add anything above 2.
same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
And he's still up.
Still up, but just barely.
All right, I will use one of my spell slots to hit him with the divine smite for. And do an extra 28 damage.
That's more than
I'm sure
over.
that was. Yeah, I did not expect to roll that high of damage. Jesus. So I hit him once, and then I just whack him with the other end, and then just pouring in energy from that side. It just cracks him across the side.
And as he dies, his body shakes, and jagged ice shoots from his body.
See, this is why I hid underneath the T-Rex.
Yeah, you're not in range of it. I'll roll for the T-Rex. T-Rex takes 16.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to get advantage. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, so 16 damage and 16 damage. As that ice golem goes down. Okay. His aura goes away too. He's not. Warforged Mage is dead. The ice golem.
I need to roll a saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've got 2 more spaces of movement. I'll use 2 up there.
Grin. The ice golem advances on you, both his fists primed for punching.
He kisses them.
Attack the first.
Ow.
Why is he? Well, it doesn't matter. But why does he have advantage?
Because he had advantage on saving throw earlier. That's why.
It's like why I had advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
That never works.
What happens again if the attack equals the shield or the AC?
The attacker succeeds.
Attacker always wins ties.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The thing doing the thing always wins the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh well, that's fine. I have like so many HP.
So Sounds like a challenge to the
It actually rolled pretty crap for
I know.
damage too.
It did. Okay, 16 damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please. All right. Your haste goes away.
Okay.
Take away AC bonus. All right, and attack the second. That was more like the damage. But a 10 will not hit. Corinne, you see his fist just pound into the snow right in front of you, and snow just goes flying around its fist. Okay, that is the golem. Corinne, take
Okay.
2 damage from the cold air, and please roll a dex saving throw for me. All right, stay on your feet.
Okay. So I will now be backing up. Let's see. So 30. This guy's like here. Okay. So I'm gonna move back 30 feet away from him.
If you don't take the disengage action, he will get an attack of opportunity.
All right. God damn it.
Now, that being said, if you do lightning damage to him, he will not be able to take an attack of opportunity because it's a reaction.
Okay. All right. I will. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait, yeah. So I still have. I have 1 4th level spell slot left. Ooh, I do also have my. I have a few sorcery points. Anyway, I'll cast.
It's like going through her purse. Like, look at I got this and I got this.
This is
I didn't know I had this stuff.
literally what happens when I go through my purse too. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt then.
All right.
Just straight at this guy. At a 4th level, yeah.
All right. DC 15 Dex saving throw. He does make it. He's been using that advantage. So he takes half damage. That
Why does he have
is-
advantage?
Because.
The DM said
Oh.
so.
Okay.
He's a higher level monster.
That's right. All right, and you have done lightning damage to him, so you see that electricity coursing through his body, and you know that he could not take an attack of opportunity on you now.
Okay. I think this is 30 feet. So, a little bit more. Okay.
Your Dragonborn watch you run backwards. You're like, are we retreating? What are we doing?
I'm just strategically placing myself.
Okay.
That's all. I'm still the
Great.
fearless leader.
How does your fearless leader over here?
Exactly.
So basically, somebody else is closer than you. Oh,
I mean, Bryce is in the danger zone now, but... Tim, you're up.
We've got a while to the golem's turn.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your dex saving throw.
Wait, how close?
When
Is
you
it?
when you move into the aura.
10 feet.
How big are 10 feet?
10 feet.
Is that 10 feet?
No, the aura is
What
a 20
radius?
foot radius,
20-foot radius. Yeah.
which is not what this actually is.
You know, you can turn on an aura around him. On the token.
He has it on. Do you guys not see it?
No.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
You gotta select like C or something on the players, or on the token.
Oh, I thought you guys had been seeing it this entire time.
No.
No, we're just been taking your word for it.
There
we
you
can see
go.
it.
That's what it looks like.
Oh. Well, how about let's move here then?
I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you guys had seen it the entire time.
Let's do Sacred Flame.
All right. Even with advantage, he fails that. He takes the 6 damage.
I'm done.
Okay. The priests will continue their ranged assault on the golem. They've both got 1 level 2 slot left.
Wow.
All right.
Damn.
Those two just knock it out of the park this time. It just took them a turn of practice before they... got that done. 70.
30 damage.
30 damage.
39 damage.
20, 30... Yeah, 39. 39.
39, yeah.
All right. They nail him, but good. And they're gonna move back a little bit. They see Corinne running back, and they just kind of want to keep pace with her. All right, Halfred.
Can I request my aura be turned on?
Okay, yeah. You guys just aren't seeing. Your aura's been on this entire time. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see it. Do you see it now?
I can see it myself. I don't know about the others.
We don't see it.
You should now. I turned on all players see. Should be a red circle around him.
No.
No? Oh, weird.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I can see it, and then
Oh, how about now?
Now I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can see it.
all right. Halford puffs out his chest and holds his banner even tighter as he approaches aura versus
Oh no,
aura.
the Venn diagram. It's overlapping.
It's as close as you can get. Neither of us reaching the other's aura.
That's right.
It's a purple danger zone now in the middle.
Yep. Where you're protected against range attacks, but you're also breathing cold air.
Yep.
Good time.
All right. Put an arrow into him. 6, 9, 14.
Yes.
Okay. That one does not hit. Glances off some ice.
He's gonna step back, repulsed by the aura.
I don't want any part of that.
End of my turn.
Okay. Brysis.
That's me.
Once again, you take 3 damage. Your T-Rex takes 3 damage. Please roll a concentration saving throw. You're fine. All right. Now please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Random question.
Yes.
Can I use my bonus action versus taking the dexterity saving throw?
No.
Damn.
That happens independent of whatever bonus action you take.
Okay.
You're both fine. You stay on your
Yeah,
feet.
making all these rolls.
Yeah.
All right. So that means Rexy can move without having to do the roll again, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Going to attack.
All right. Oops. Yep.
You actually have to move that.
Chompy, chompy.
Chompy, chompy. That does hit. And the T-Rex bites over the head of the golem, and as the golem is in its teeth, Brysis, you see the body of the golem begin to shake and crack, and it explodes into you and the T-Rex.
Don't forget I was hiding under the T-Rex now.
The T-Rex moved. He went to go bite the guy. The tail was behind him. So, please roll a dexterity saving throw. I think you'll survive this regardless, but...
Is this when my bonus action can go off? And I can run away?
No. What is this? 25? 25 damage. However, that is the end of combat.
Thank God.
You all look around at...
You guys were a pain in the ass. T-Rex MVP.
Yeah. Clear deterrence. Okay, you all look around at the battlefield filled with Dragonborn bodies and
Time to loot the bodies.
chunks of ice.
That's what winners do.
That's right.
Tim, you do notice that
I do.
that a few of these Dragonborn are unconscious and bleeding out, but aren't necessarily dead yet.
Ooh, a quick Cyglaive to the head will take care of that. Who needs coup de grace?
Put out of
You
your
get a coup de
misery.
grace. You get the coup de grace. Chunk, chunk, chunk.
Kazan just delights in finishing off enemies.
No, I don't delight. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Unless you actually wanted to save them.
I suppose these fellas could use some help.
You see that of all of them, the three closest to you are the ones, this one up here, which just went down, this one, and this one. We're all just sort of unconscious, breathing hard, but we're not quite dead.
I'll run around the battlefield and check all the Dragonborn bodies.
Okay,
Make sure
just
they
to make
are
sure.
indeed. Yeah, see if there's anybody alive. Typical post-war medical scene.
All
How
right.
do these spores go away?
They're gone now.
Yeah.
They last for
They
1
only
minute.
last a minute.
Yep.
Alfred's just itching to get into that tent.
Alfred's like running at the spores as they're dissipating. I
Yeah.
hope they're gone before I get there.
Loot is mine. So nobody else is alive.
No.
Well, there's the stun guy.
Oh yeah, stunned guy.
Stunned
I'll grab
guy.
stunned guy.
I'll,
I don't know how
before everyone's scattered, I'll also cast.
Mass healing word.
Whoa.
Yay!
7.
That's
So I guess
nice. Thank you.
the 3 dragon people will get 7 hit points, and then
Okay.
Kazan, Brysis, and Corinne.
Okay.
I don't know if I actually cast out myself. And this is the first time I've used that spell.
Nice.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see. If you can hold your hand out, you can see it.
That was a bonus action too.
All right. I'm not exactly sure how you get someone out of being stunned, Kazan, but however you
Give
go.
him a hard slap.
Yeah. He's still alive. He's on his back when you find him, but
If he's stunned and not unconscious, then stunned is probably like, a round or 2 or
Yeah,
something. So
yeah.
probably like a matter of seconds.
okay.
Oh wait,
Slap
that's
him.
not what I meant to do.
What'd you mean to do?
Oh, whatever, it's fine. I meant to do my more powerful version of that spell, which is the level 2,
Oh.
not level 3. Silly me.
The 3 Dragonborn that you raised, Tim, you see them just sort of kind of pick themselves up, kneeling on their elbows as they get up. Not quite sure what just happened.
And then I'll heal another 15 to everyone except for Corinne.
Okay. Which brings these Dragonborn up to their maximum of 11.
Nice. 11. Holy crap. They're like bandit CRs. It's terrible.
Since you're able to clearly inspect them and they are allies, I will tell you anything you want to know by observing them. They are CR 1/8. Armor class 12, 11 hit points.
Yeah, it's like bandit stats. It's
Yep.
terrible.
1/8.
That's the CR, yes. They are
Not even a
worth
1.
they are worth 25 XP if you murder one of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically we got a bunch of them murdered, so does that count?
No. the ice golem.
We're now experienced in murdering Dragonborn.
Yep.
Bryces has no problem with this.
All right. Yeah.
But we did it, right? The dude's dead?
The dude's
Right
dead. Raijin's dead. Corinne has claimed the bracelet that marks her as the leader of the Dragonborn tribe. The Warforged and his ice golems have gone down.
I'm looting the Warforged, by the way.
Okay. Okay. You find on him, you find 40 gold. One set of fine clothes, which is what he was wearing.
Oh, so I stripped him down. Okay.
And 2 azurite gems, and a casting pouch full of just odds and ends that you know that some wizards use to cast spells.
Some wizards.
Some wizards. This particular pouch has a number of little packets of dust, little vials of water, a bunch of feathers. There's some balls that smell like bat guano and sulfur. So it's just a component pouch.
Alfred's anybody thirsty? As a little vial.
A little vial of water.
Some chunky balls.
I divvy up the gold evenly.
All right. Which is however much 40 divided by 5 is.
8.
8.
Who knows?
It's 8.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's Corinne's.
Yeah. If you guys want to search the body of the Dragonborn, you can. The rest of the Dragonborn are they are now at this point gathering the dead Dragonborn and taking them to the main tent.
Tim will, as they're dragging away, will stop them and say, "Hold up, body inspection,"
Body
no.
inspection.
and just yes, and he'll go through it, making sure there's no valuables left over as they pass by.
Okay. They at first are kind of shocked. But they recognize that you are the one that healed the ones that were dying, so they assume that what you're doing is some sort of medical procedure.
Yes. Medical.
Yeah.
As you go through their pockets and just pull out whatever odds and ends you can find.
Look, this ain't Canada. This healthcare is gonna cost you.
You find, as you go through their pockets, after you've gone through everybody's pockets. Hold on. You find among them 25 gold pieces. One of them had a very fancy-looking lyre. The instrument.
I throw that behind me.
And another one had 3 malachite gems.
Wait. We're taking these from the Dragonborn?
You are. Tim is. As the other Dragonborn are bringing the bodies into the main tent, Tim is inspecting the bodies.
I'm gonna take the lyre and give it back to one of the Dragonborn on the down low because it looks like it could be valuable to that person.
Okay, you give it to one of the Dragonborn and he says, "Oh, thank you. This was Lissar's prized possession."
His wife and 3 children will appreciate having it back to remember him.
Looks like my kids are eating tonight.
Tim makes a neat pile of the gold and gems and walks away.
Doesn't he take it? He just...
Oh.
Alright, yeah. They are gathering the bodies. Elsoth approaches you all after the battle is over. He says, we lost a lot of good men today, but we freed ourselves of the control of that dragon and Raijin and these violent tactics of theirs. We have to thank you all.
What's to stop that dragon from just coming back and enthralling everybody again?
I don't suppose anything.
That sucks.
If
You guys need to leave.
He says,
Go into hiding or something.
He says, we follow Corinne now. Her command is our law.
That sucks for you guys too. She got you all killed. I don't know what to say.
Says, if you command us to go into hiding until this is all over, we will.
I would assume
Me,
Kryn
personally?
would want to survive. Would want them to survive.
I mean, I wouldn't tell them to go into hiding, but
I know. Would Corinne ask them to come with us?
Maybe
Well,
go to
now-
the White Dragon tribe and all of y'all hide together.
Elsoth kind of gets a little nervous at that. He says, I don't know that they'd welcome us.
Look, you racist fucks. You need
We-
to make it work.
No, you don't understand. We murdered a lot of, innocent Dragonborn the last time we saw them.
You were mind controlled. I mean, it'll be awkward for a little bit, no doubt.
Well, we'll just take them there and make sure the introduction goes okay.
Elsoth nods and says, okay, if you can protect us in case the Whites decide that they don't want to peaceably interact.
Oh, I didn't say
yeah, 100% will protect you.
that. Wink, wink.
As you've no doubt just witnessed our protection.
But if you're terrible at battle, then that's sort of on you.
How do you spell his name? Elsoth?
Elsoth, E-L-S-O-T-H.
Ah, for once it's just like it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
They do agree to go with you back to the White Dragonborn tribe, though, to see how that goes.
We all want to see how that goes.
Maybe more Dragonborn will kill each other. Who knows?
Fight! Just settle this amongst yourselves.
The world thanks you.
All right. They would like to take some time to bury their dead and to wait for the scouting party to come back. They say it'll take the scouting party probably won't.
Sound like there's an option there.
They say that the scouting party will be back probably in a few hours. That's about how much time it'll take them to bury their dead. If you'd be willing to wait. Well,
Short
well,
rest it is.
You can leave without
Short
them if you
rest.
want.
We can get ahead on our journey.
That's right. All right, so you guys, if assuming you don't leave them behind, are able to short rest while they wait for the scouting party.
A short rest does nothing for me. Or Corin.
I get superiority die back now, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
All right, let's take a short break while you guys rest and the Dragonborn bury their deceased. We will.
They're
be...
really efficient.
They're very efficient. They each get like, you know, it's snow. They're just burying them under a pile of snow.
So for
Especially
the
when the snow
spring
melts.
Yeah. Come summertime, this is going to be a rude awakening.
The snow never melts up here. All right, we'll be back shortly. think we're coming back. Is Heather a spinning circle for anybody else?
Yes.
How about now?
Nope, no longer.
Yay!
All right. You guys are able to short rest while the Dragonborn are disposing of their dead. While this is going on,
Wait, what did you say?
said you're able to short rest while
They are.
disposing of their dead.
Ugh.
They eat them in the bag. It's-
Eaters of the dead.
It was burying before the break. Now it's disposing.
yeah, that's right.
Good thing Corinne's not here to hear that.
While that is happening, you guys do, after a couple hours, you do see 3 Dragonborn warriors returning. And they see what's going on. They see their comrades out there digging holes, and they see you, and
Ooh, an old-fashioned hole digging game.
that's right. And they want to know what's going on. They're very distraught about, or high alert about whatever's going on here.
I assume Corinne explains everything.
Yeah, Corinne and Elsoth. Elsoth helps her because everyone knows him. And well, I mean, the question would be for them, where was Corinne? But Elsoth is happy to step in and defend her and tell them that she is now the leader of this warband. Which, when all is said and done, there are, what are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Dragonborn Warriors and 3 Dragonborn Priests left in this warband. So 10 Dragonborn total, willing to follow.
This is going to be on the test later.
How many?
Sounds like enough.
This sounds like we're working up to an SAT question.
You have 3 Dragonborn Priests and 7
nightmare come to
Dragonborn
life.
Warriors.
I know, right? I'm just like, oh no.
And they both
Cassie's
correct
having,
the
like, anxiety
snow
attacks.
at 3 feet per...
It's like, no. This is why I left school.
If you guys are planning on heading back to the Great Worm Cavern, they are willing to follow you. They are still very wary about it, though, considering that they don't think the White Dragonborn will be happy to see them.
I would like to ask the important question
Mm-hmm.
of what they found during their scouting. A good scout will report what they saw.
They found nothing. They were gone for 5 hours of the day, and they were literally looking for signs of the White Dragonborn tribe, but they did not find anything. You know, it took you about 3 or 4 hours to get here from Great Worm Cavern, so you know that they just didn't go far enough. Like,
Chris, you didn't switch back to the...
we are now.
Okay.
It just took me a second. There's a significant delay, I guess. Yeah, you know that if they were gone for approximately 5 hours, they only made it 2.5 hours out and then back. So they probably still do not know where the White Dragonborns are.
So basically, they found a rock and sat down for a couple hours and then came back.
Probably. It depends.
So they still haven't found the Great Worm Cavern.
No, they have not.
Well, let us lead you to them.
Yeah.
You have any flying yaks?
Alright, I assume there's a talking to with everybody, so they're on board not to kill all the White Dragonborn.
They're on board with whatever Corinne tells them to do at this point.
Okay. What an easy people.
Well, she's the leader of their warband now. It's sort of like a blood loyalty thing that they got going on.
What an easy people.
How terrible it would be if someone messed with her mind and told her to do other things.
The real leader is that who controls the leader.
Um,
Halfa gives Kaz a little nudge.
No. Haven't these people suffered enough?
I'm sorry. It took you guys a couple days to get here. No, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm looking at the other thing.
A few hours.
A few hours. Yes. Yeah, you guys head out from the warband camp with your 10 Dragonborn in tow. Pull back up.
Time for an Oregon Trail style adventure.
During that time, your polymorph ends.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if your bear is still around or not, but
It lasts until the next dawn.
all right. So the bear is still around.
Wow.
The bear has lasted a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I just after he becomes a bear again, I just pat his head and go, "Good bear."
The bear is very happy about that. I don't have all the. I'm putting one Dragonborn on the thing with you to represent all of the Dragonborn.
Sure, that probably freaks the Dragonborn out that the Tyrannosaurus goes back to a bear, and they're like, "Oh,
Some of them saw it happen, so the ones that saw the transformation in the first place are relieved that there is no longer a T-Rex traveling with the party.
I just look at them and be like, "Would you like to be a T-Rex?" It's just like the creepiest way ever.
One of them nods vigorously, the rest just recoil.
And then since he agreed, oh, damn it, I can't do it until I long rest again. Never mind. I was gonna turn him into a toad.
Okay, I'm gonna say, like, these Dragonborn Warriors do not have the CR value to be turned into T-Rexes.
Nope, I was gonna turn him into a toad.
They don't know that, though.
They don't know that yet. Alright, you guys return to Great Worm Cavern and are almost immediately met with Prinos again, bow drawn, arrow pointed at you. Him demanding...
He goes,
This be a
seriously?
bad time to yell, charge!
Probably.
Time to yell anything.
Prinos comes out of the cavern with his bow drawn, pointed at you and the Dragonborn. And he says, "What's this now?"
It's not a flying yak, so don't shoot it.
Says, "You bring these marauders back to us."
Yep.
Here's the good news.
How visible is that electric bracelet on Kurin's wrist?
We have
Very.
taken down Raijin. Raijin is dead.
You can't talk to him. You're not draconic.
I can speak Draconic.
Can you?
Hell yeah, I got all kinds of languages, son.
Oh, never mind.
I got-
Is it
I was learned. Not very smart, but I can speak a lot of languages.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I'll just tell him we killed Raijin and point to. Obviously, Corinne is explaining all this too with the bracelet and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume the gist is that they were enthralled by the evil blue dragon, which is the villain of our campaign. And as we had suspected, and that in order to survive, you guys need to work together. I know it's going to be rough, and you're not fond of each other, but these guys will do whatever Corinne says. And what Corinne says is that you should all
Sing Kumbaya.
survive. You should all survive together and help and avoid the evil blue dragon. Stay in hiding until we can go after it. Basically, I assume that's what she wants. This is a bad time for Rochelle to leave.
It is a bad time. Some
out
people
that-
don't know it's a bad time though, and don't care.
I'm just assuming all these things that she wants to say.
Pranos seems to generally understand what that bracelet on Corinne's wrist means. Kaz Kazan, roll a persuasion check. Okay. Prino says, so you intend to leave these blue Dragonborn with us here in this cave?
Slow on the uptake, this one, isn't he?
I mean, they're more capable fighters. You've got more civilians. I think it would be a symbiotic pairing. Like they could help protect.
Turns back. Let her talk.
Oh, thank God. Kazan just sits down.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm tired of talking to these guys.
Okay, I've been half listening the whole time, but catch me up to what the conversation is right now.
Right now, you are negotiating with Prinos of the White Dragonborn.
The whites don't want the blues to live in their space.
He's resistant to the idea, but you were trying to convince him that the blue Dragonborn can stay with them and protect them, essentially.
Who are we protecting them from?
You were protecting these White Dragonborn from these blue Dragonborn.
Right. And
Remember,
now,
the blue Dragonborn murdered the white Dragonborn
That's right.
not too long ago.
Not too long
yeah,
ago.
but now, like I sought vengeance for you guys, and we killed a bunch of the blue Dragonborn, essentially ourselves. So
essentially ourselves. Yep.
We should offer up one of the blue Dragonborn for the whites to kill, and then they'll be happy.
No, we don't need to do that. I'm saying that, the score has essentially been evened now. I don't know. What can we do as a show of our good faith? I'm asking this to him.
Prino says, we're short on food and water. We had to run and hide in this cave from these Dragonborn. And we don't have many hunters in our group. He looks back at his people, and then looks back at you again, Corinne. Corinne, roll a persuasion check with advantage. Okay. He says, but I understand, Corinne, what that bracelet means. You order your men to hunt and forage for us, to supply my people with the supplies we need to survive, and we will allow them to stay here with us until this whole debacle, whatever is going on, blows over.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the blue Dragonborn and ask them what they think, because I'm a leader, of the people.
Elsoth, he's fairly happy to comply. He says that they would have had to go out and forage and hunt anyway. If that's what your command is, then they will do it for these people. It won't cost them much.
Okay.
Halford wonders aloud what the white dragons have to offer if they can't fight, can't hunt, can't forage.
They have the shelter. They've got this, sweet cave deal, right?
I mean, it is a sweet cave.
One that would be more spacious.
And
without white
strength in
dragons.
numbers. They can, team up to fight a common enemy.
So they're just really good at hiding.
Yes, they're good at hiding.
All right, so I'm going to turn to the guy, the white, whoever we're talking to,
Mm-hmm.
and tell him that we have a deal. But should they lay a finger on any more blue dragonborn, they will be hearing from me.
Yes, Mom. All right. Immediately, Elsoth orders about half of the blue dragonborn to go out and procure food and water, and the other half come with you into the cave.
Eric, here's your quiz question. How many is half?
Where are you paying attention?
How many go out and hunt?
5 go out and hunt.
That's right. You passed the SAT questions. You got a 1600 or whatever that score is.
Yes.
I think it's 2400 now, isn't it?
Is it?
Going to
I don't know.
Warlock
It was,
University.
but I heard they was going back to 1600. I think they're getting rid of the writing section or something.
Oh.
Uh,
Who needs to write
So
anymore?
We're all too old.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was writing after our time.
Chad is
I
wondering
made
if now they're going to
Christmas
make
trees
light
on
blue
my SAT.
dragonborn.
That's right.
Yeah,
Teal dragonborn.
definitely should.
Yeah. You're gonna come back to this cave and it's just a whole new society of
I love it.
of like
Yeah.
aqua.
Cyan.
Yeah. All these shades.
It's cold lightning.
Or just all blue.
What would that mean? Halfred's like low
Is that
key.
the dominant color?
Halfred is low key like advocating genocide. it's what's happening. Okay, so you guys are able to come back into the cave with your blue dragonborn, and they do seem wary of each other for the time being, but there's no immediate violence.
Middle school dance all over again.
That's right.
Blue dragonborn on the left, white dragonborn on the right. Either wanting to make the first move.
And what are
And
you guys
somebody
doing now?
plays the thumping.
Long rest.
What do we? I need to talk to the voice that told me to do this.
Right, which was the altar.
Yeah.
Up at the top.
As soon as I walk halfway in the cave, I'm just gonna yell out, "All right, I've done what you," or well, I guess with my mind. I've done what you've asked.
Everyone just thinks you're insane for a little bit. Like, what?
I
what did
mean,
you
they
do?
already probably think I'm a little insane.
You're just yelling that out from midway in the cave?
No, I'm thinking it. I'm projecting my mind thoughts
Okay.
in query, trying to find the voice.
From where you are at...
As I'm gonna start walking towards the
Okay,
altar.
okay. Nothing happens at first as you are projecting your thoughts at the statue. Once you are within 120 feet of the statue, however...
Write that down in my notebook.
Yeah. You hear a voice respond to you, Chasm. It says, "Welcome back, mortal. I trust
It's a god.
things have gone well for you."
For us, it's been all right, but for the Dragonborn here, I think it's gone. Is
All right.
all right, yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Depends on how you define "all right," I suppose.
yeah, they're free. Some
They've
of them
had better
survived,
days.
and now they're free.
There's more food to go around.
It was not as flawless as we had hoped. There were some complications. Our enemies continue to dog us.
Yes, the enemies that corrupted the blues.
Yes.
I do not sense that corruption on these before me, however.
Nope. Purged him.
I am happy to hear that.
Now, can you tell us where this relic is?
The voice says, "Of course I can. I knew where it was all along." And the voice sort of giggles a little bit.
Strangled something.
And out of the statue, the statue itself was of a large snake-like creature. And you see that figure kind of shimmer a little bit, and a figure emerges from the statue. It wasn't the statue itself, but it's almost like like a ghost coming out of a statue of a ghost.
Ghost statue. Ready your weapons.
But the snake figure comes out of the statue like a ghost, and it turns into a solid form. And from this snake creature's body, 2 feathered wings branch out, and it sort of towers over you all, the whites and blues and you alike. And it looks like this.
Oh, Squaddle.
And you hear the voice say, you hear the voice say, "I apologize for deceiving you before, but these white Dragonborn required aid, and you seemed just right to help them."
We seem disposable.
We had a little history with the Blue Tribe as well, one of our party members.
Indeed. Which helped you, did it not?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then, take your prize and look back upon the gong. And none of you are close enough yet, but you can go close enough to the gong.
Bryce would like to yell, "Your wings are really pretty, can I pet them?"
The giant snake figure bats its wings, and you feel a wind, like a gentle, warming wind in the entire cave. And you hear the voice say, "Of course." And the snake creature comes down and like brushes your face with its feathery wings.
Preening sounds.
When you all approach the gong again, you see that what appeared to be an empty indentation in the middle of the gong
Son of a bitch.
is now, in fact, what looks to be a small, or not as small, hold please. A 2-foot-long bone embedded in the middle of this gong.
Can I grab it?
You sure can. You go up to the gong and you see that it is embedded in the gong, but it is kind of loosely there. It can be just sort of removed at will. It takes a little bit of knowing what the gong does. It takes a little bit of
Yeah, I don't want to hit the gong.
daintiness to remove the bone from it without like hitting it full on. But you are able to remove it. And you see what it is. It looks like it's a 2-foot-long rib bone of some kind of serpentine creature. It's petrified to the point of being stone. And there is a rune carved out and filled with silver on the top of the bone.
It's like a flute or a hitting weapon.
It's not neither. It's just a bone. It doesn't look like it's useful as either of those things.
Why would somebody inscribe this with a rune?
It almost looks like if you were to compare it to any sort of thing, it'd be like a rod.
Like a wand or something?
Yeah, like a wand. Like you can hold it like that. But it doesn't look like it'd be terribly useful in a fight.
I really want to strike the gong with it.
The coatl comes back up to near the altar, and it speaks to all of you, and it says, "You have protected these fine Dragonborn most excellently. They are welcome here in this cave now, where they will be safe. You Dragonborn are under my protection as long as you reside here." And Prinos is back there just sort of like wide-eyed, just sort of nodding his head along. And the coatl turns back to you all, and it says, "I believe that then concludes our business. Does it not?"
I will also nod.
The coatl says, "Be safe in your travels, little mortals. It is a dangerous world, and you have many enemies. And the Coatl's form begins to curve back into the form of the statue as the figure of the Coatl moves back down into the statue until the two are once again one and unrecognizable as anything but a statue.
Is this bone thing magical?
It is. You definitely... The rune carved onto it and filled with silver is one of the giant runes.
Okay.
In fact, you do remember seeing this particular rune in the library. I'm going to say, if you guys want to, you can long rest here in the cave. They would let you.
Yay.
Thank goodness.
That would be a good idea.
The rooms, the small caves in this cavern are indeed slightly heated due to vents from underground, so it's not actually that uncomfortable. Or you could also throw out your fortress if you wanted to here in the middle of this cavern.
Fortress seems like it'd be cold, though.
I'm just gonna snuggle up against a vent.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all can take a long rest. And while you do so, Kazan, you inspect this bone. And you...
Always inspecting my bones during the long rest.
That's what I do during most of my long rests.
Yep. Inspect my bone.
And you identify it as a bone of the
Does he get excited?
Rune. That's right. Who doesn't? Did I show to players? I think I did. You all see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's a 2 foot long rib bone. The Uven rune is carved into it and filled with silver. The bone has the following properties, which only work while it is in your person and you're attuned to it. After him, when an enemy within 5 feet of you takes a disengage action, you can move half of your speed as a reaction. Know thy enemy. As a bonus action, pick one enemy within 30 feet of you. You learn the enemy's AC, hit points, and any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities.
That's pretty cool.
Once you use this property, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest. No escape. You have advantage on opportunity attacks. You can also inscribe this rune onto a weapon or armor. If you inscribe it onto a weapon, that weapon becomes an uncommon magic item that requires attunement, and when you hit a creature and deal damage, you have advantage on attack rolls made against that creature using this weapon until the end of your next turn. If you inscribe it on armor, when a creature hits you with an attack and deals damage and you are wearing this armor, you have resistance against damage from all other attacks made by that creature until the end of your next turn.
These are all good things.
Kazan, I don't know. I'll have to look. You are currently attuned to 2 items, so you can, in fact, attune to this without any trouble.
I will do so.
Okay. Now...
I may move it to weapon or armor, because those are both cool effects.
Yeah, those are both cool effects, yep. That takes a amount of time if you want to do that.
Okay.
Are
we going to lose all these things when we have to turn them in, though?
You do not know.
Oh, so if you attribute it to your armor right now, then...
Choosing an attack and deals damage, and you're wearing the armor. Resistance against damage from all their attacks made by that creature until the end of your next turn. Yeah, that's... I mean, both the weapon and armor stuff is pretty nice. But I like that as the enemy.
When you reference your notes from when you were in the library, you figured out that the Uven rune, that particular rune, means enemy.
Nice.
All right, you all finish your long rest. When you wake up, The blue Dragonborns, they're still not mingling. The blue Dragonborns are still kind of keeping to themselves, but there doesn't seem to be any open hostility.
Are they mating yet?
Kryn immediately starts just trying to make them mate. I want babies! No, they're not mating yet.
There's not enough alcohol yet.
That's right. Gotta get them liquored up. Sounds like you guys are trying to make them have like a Dragonborn orgy in this cave.
That's right.
It's for the good of Dragonborn guys. Don't make it into something blue, Christopher.
Okay. It's fully a charitable act. And yeah, didn't seem to be much left for you to do here in Great Worm Cavern.
Well, guess we should leave then.
Did Harshnag never fucking show up?
Harshnag never showed up, and you all remember that he said he was going to meet you here.
Alfred says he's coming. Don't worry.
He was.
Yeah, well, do your fucking radar.
Go radar.
Are you
Within 5
humming?
miles.
You sense no giants or monstrosities within 5 miles.
What the fuck happened to Harshnag?
You do not
Alfred,
know.
Hold on, I didn't tell you that. Alfred says he's coming.
We spend a week at this place.
Mm-hmm.
Trust my friend, he's coming. I can sense him. He's at the edge of the 5 miles. He's looking for us.
You all spend another day waiting.
Son of a bitch.
And nothing happens. You do not sense Harshnag there.
Alfred says, oh shit, he took a wrong turn.
Now you all do remember that Harshnag has maps of all of these places. And that when you met with him, your plan with him was to meet up at Great Worm Cavern, and then together you all would go to the Eye of the Allfather.
Did we give him a time limit?
You did, and that time limit has come and gone. You were supposed to meet, I believe it was like within a week at Great Worm Cavern, and it has been more than that now, and Harshnag has not shown up.
Wonder if he went on ahead to Allfather.
What if he's in trouble? Alfred gets worried.
New quest, find Harshnag.
I mean, either we go to the Temple of the Allfather and hope he went there, or we retrace the path that he would have taken from
Morgar's Mound is where he would have come
Morgar's
from.
Mound, yeah.
Why don't we ask these guys? Have they seen a giant?
You ask those guys and they have not. None of them have seen any giants recently. The blue Dragonborns are aware of the existence of the frost giants in the area, occasionally, but they have not seen any in some time.
Alfred says, I trust Harshnag. Wombat Man trusts Harshnag. If he's not here, something has to happen to him.
Possible.
And he has one of the rooms.
That's the most important thing.
He is a target. I mean, sure, we're 5 times as much of a target having that many more rooms, but maybe they single him out because he's easier to get to. You know what they say, as long as you have one.
Is that a saying? As long as you have one?
It's reminding me of something.
All right, what do we do?
I think the two options you proposed were either head to the Eye of the Allfather to see if he's there, or follow his tracks back to Morgar's Mound.
Can you show us the map?
I can, yes. you all are here.
Well, to get back to the Eye of the Allfather anyway, we have to go back kind of towards the way he would have come from Morgar's Mound, so...
Is that airship still parked up here?
Better be.
You left it about 10 miles away from Great Worm Cavern. Do you want to go check on it?
Yeah.
You go and check on it, and it is gone. They told you they're going to wait for you, and they did not.
Klaus, you lying bastard.
Damn. Well, I think we just live here now.
This is your new home.
I ain't traveling over these mountains on foot.
Oh, that's what reminds me of Dragon Balls.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you had to have them all together to make your wish. So,
Yep.
if you just take one,
Oh.
you can't make your wish.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, what does that remind me of?
It is like that.
So they probably went after Harshnag to get his rune, so that we can't complete our thing, and that gives them a chance to steal it back from us. Cunning, I know.
It's a good theory.
Can you use your psychic connection to that red dragon? What's his name?
Cloud.
Cloud. Yeah. Tell him that his buddies left us.
You don't have a psychic connection with him.
I will send a page to Cloud.
Kazan doesn't have a psychic connection to Cloud as much as Kazan has just a general
Love?
feeling of loyalty and love for Cloud.
Guys, it's all right.
Cloud.
Sure, the airship was needed somewhere else. They'll swing around and pick us up soon.
So you say we should wait here then?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not walking over these mountains. Are you crazy? We were already warned we can't get around here on foot.
Can we ask the Dragonborn if there's another way to get through the mountains?
Sure. You talk to, you bring both Elsoth and Prinos together to talk to them, and Elsoth is more familiar with the area to the west and south of here, and he says, yes, it's possible to travel through on foot. It's not an easy journey necessarily, but there are secret paths between the mountains that you can take that would make it not terribly dire.
I'll subtly indicate to him that Corinne will be very impressed if you could draw her a map.
Do they know the way to the temple?
You have the map that Harshnag drew for you.
Mm-hmm.
You could show that to them.
Yeah, give us all the secret paths.
They are not familiar with the temple, its existence, but once you show them the map that you have that marks the location of the Eye of the Allfather, two of the Elsoth and another one of the Blue Dragonborn kind of begin chatting amongst themselves, and then they turn back to you and they say, yes, we can get you here with minimum trouble. Says it's a 3 days journey to avoid going up and down the mountains, but it can be done.
See, there we go. 3 days.
Does this path keep us within 5 miles of the main path?
They say, well, there is no main path between here and where you want to go. There's no roads.
Sorry, from where was Harshnag coming from? Morgar's Mound?
He was coming from Morgar's Mound, yes, which is
Okay, yeah.
down here in the...
I just want to make sure I can keep sensing him in case he takes the main path.
They say, well, if he was coming up to this location from Morgar's Mound, he probably would have followed one of the tributary rivers.
Yes. So will we be within 5 miles of that river?
He says, we can take you within 5 miles of that if you wish.
Yes. Thank you.
Elsoth nods and says, "Yes, I will send one of my men with you, or Corinne's men, if you'd like to be a guide. Otherwise, I can simply draw you a map."
I think we need some Dragonborn shields. I mean, yes.
More bodies.
All
All right.
right. To take the hits.
He agrees to send one of his men with you. One of the blue
Just
Dragonborn.
Elsa, are you sure you don't want to come?
One of the red shirts.
Elsoth says, "I will, if Corinne will allow it. Of course."
She looks like she will.
Elsoth's happy to come with you.
All right, excited. Elsa's coming with us.
I'm sure Corinne will be very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of the the blue Dragonborn Warriors begin preparing for travel to take you to the Eye of the Allfather. Are you all ready to go?
Yep.
All right. The 2 blues take you out from Great Worm Cavern and begin to take you south a bit the first day. And as much as it is bitterly cold, it is not a terribly difficult trek. They do lead you sort of between the hills and mountains. And the same goes for the second day. They sort of lead you south and then west along a path.
And I'm guessing I don't sense any giants.
If you're doing it regularly, no, you don't sense any giants or monstrosities during this travel. And then the third day, you travel around a mountain, around the edge of one for the first half of the day, and you see what looks to be, and the Dragonborn are kind of shocked by this. So they were like, "We didn't even know this was here." It looks to be almost an old road in the middle of these mountains leading to the north, to the Eye of the Allfather. And you keep following this large path that just heads straight north. And Halfred, when you begin to get close to the Eye of the Allfather, you're using your primeval awareness. When you're about 5 miles out, your senses just go off like crazy.
Uh-oh.
You sense 5 miles ahead of you to the north. You sense a total of...
Whisper it to me.
I can whisper it to you. I think. I forgot how to whisper. I've never actually done that here.
He wants plausible deniability.
How do you
Slash
whisper?
W.
Forward
Slash W.
slash
Halfred.
It should be like /W space and then Halfred.
Okay.
Guys, there's approximately 3,000 giants.
Okay. It's the dinosaur telling you this.
Halfred starts vomiting.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I'm good. I'm okay.
All good things, Halfred? All good things? Clear path, right?
How badly do we want to go to the Eye of the Allfather?
I mean, do you sense
chance-
Arshnag?
Any chance Elsof becomes stronger during this journey?
Did he level up?
Okay, guys, I can't distinguish between multiple giants. If one of these is Harshnag. But
Well, how many are up there?
there's 21 giants. And 12 monstrosities of some sort.
Bryce
Now-
just immediately turns around and starts walking back down the hill.
Now,
Just nope.
your Halfred, your awareness is not putting all of these together, though. This is a 5-mile radius, so you're sensing. If you don't want to whisper it anymore,
Go ahead.
The concentration, the largest concentration of 16 giants, seem to be below your current elevation, and they're also about a half mile away from the 5 other giants. And then I'm sorry, it wasn't even 12, it was 15. The 15 monstrosities you sense are hundreds of feet away from even those 5 giants. So it's like different. They're not, you sense all this stuff, but it's literally like spread out across a huge range.
All right.
But that is what you sense as you approach.
Worst case, we get surrounded. But
Worst case, we
That's
die.
the worst case.
Yeah, nope.
Are you leaving?
I'm edging backwards, yeah. Nope. Mm-mm.
Was there a single
All right.
giant in any of these groupings?
There's no single giant. There are 16 giants, all in a very tight space together. There are 5 giants in a very tight space at a different location.
all right, maybe we can pull a Corinne and get these 5 to side with us. And then we'll approach the 16, have a one-on-one battle.
That worked because that was Corinne's tribe. None of us are fucking giants.
You were heroes to the giant people.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Still edging backwards.
If anything, you hunt giants.
That's true.
Be like a shark trying to make an alliance with a bunch of fish, just like showing up. Hello.
That's how you get more fish.
Fish are friends, not food.
Okay, I think Harshnag is one of them. We have to go.
Nope.
You're certain of this, Alfred?
I mean, you can always lie, Alfred.
Halford
I
pulls
have
out
ways of saying things if you're lying.
Halford pulls out a coin.
I am very
One for
sure.
yes. 1 for yes, 2 for no. It's a no.
So, how next? Not here.
I mean, this is all still 4 to 5 miles ahead of you.
Nope.
Halford looks in the snow. It's like, wait, here's one of Harshnag's hair.
Nope.
I can tell it's his. We have to go.
All right, why don't
Bryce
you do your little
instantly calls bullshit.
do your bird reconnaissance thing and fly above this area and see if you can get an aerial shot.
The 5-mile radius.
Well, you don't have to fly around for 5 miles, but
I'm
just
not Superman.
You could just
let's get
fly
within-
above the area once you get closer.
Let's just
Yeah.
get within 1 mile. At least I can see that way.
Nope.
You all have to drag prices.
I mean, but I want you in the
All
air
the
so that
codes.
we're very aware. Well, I guess we have got your senses.
You all continue walking, so Bryce is who you have to drag along because she does not want to go.
Nope.
Bryce
Once-
is polymorphs herself into a T-Rex.
I don't
fair.
have to go now.
That's not a bad idea.
Courage.
I'd like to polymorph myself into a pterodactyl and fly away.
Once you get within a mile of where you sense the giants, the road becomes a I don't even know what you call it. The sides drop off, and there's a ravine below you. So this very it's like a causeway is what it is. And Halfred, the 16 giants that you sense, are all hundreds of feet below your current location.
Don't fall down there.
On one side or both sides?
On both sides. It just drops off. But this is a very wide...
Yeah. The giants, are they all on one side?
All on one
the
side.
Right side
They're
or left?
all on one side. They're very concentrated. They're all within, like, 100 feet of each other.
Alfred says, don't go that way.
And you sense the 5 giants straight ahead of you down the road.
How far down? You said 100 feet?
A few hundred feet. Probably about 200. Let's say 200 feet below.
Can you tell what kind of giants?
I don't think you can.
I could fly down there. I mean, giants can't fly, so I should be okay.
Unless you bring them all back toward us.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna put my bear fur cloak on.
So you
Don't think I'm a flying bear.
You look like an...
I'll do it.
Is there like an alcove or something I can hide in if he's gonna do this?
Well, you all... So what... I'm going to show you guys a picture. You're not quite at the entrance yet, but just to give you a sense of what you're standing on right now. Because ahead of you at this point, far in the distance, you can see this. So you guys are on this, like, I guess, bridge. And to either side of this natural bridge, the ground just drops. You're able to look over the edges of this and see a river below you. Halfred, you take off towards the location where you sense the 16 giants. And what you end up seeing as you fly overhead is you see a longship moored along the edge of the river way down at the bottom of this ravine. And milling about this longship are 16 frost giants.
Can I see all 16 of them?
You can.
Okay, none of them are Harshnag.
None of them are Harshnag. You don't recognize any of them. They're all just... you remember what Harshnag's particular armor looked like in his helmet. Because his helmet is a dragon skull. You do not see the very identifiable dragon skull helmet.
How close are all 16 of them? Are they like just all milling around together, or are they spread out?
They're all milling around on the boat, on the longship.
How long is the long ship?
How long is one of their longships?
Well, each is a giant creature. So if you were to fireball them, is that what you're thinking?
It's a lot of yeah.
Halfred's gonna drop a rock with a love note on it.
He's gonna craft a note. Yeah.
Just kidding. He's gonna fly back.
Okay.
He's seen enough.
And Halfred, from what you could see, it looks like the giants are just tending to the ship. It almost to you looks like the giants are just waiting down there. They're just kind of hanging out.
Yes. He flies back up to the
They
sky.
probably sent the other group that you sensed in there.
He relays this information to the party, the Graham Cracker crew.
Do you figure out how long the long ship is?
Let's see. What's about 200 feet? 200 feet long. It looks like they can fit about 10 of them to each side, where there are oars on either side.
If you want to fireball the ship, go for it.
No.
It takes away their escape route, so.
Better to not call attention to ourselves. I don't even want to be up here. You all are crazy.
We have to find Harshnag.
Harshnag's probably dead.
Where is he?
He's not down there.
You said he was coming 3 days ago.
He's probably been captured.
Could it be one of the giants inside?
He could be. Let's go.
All right. As you all... that's an appropriate personality trait to pull out.
He was utterly serious.
As you all approach the Eye of the Allfather, you saw that picture of what it looks like when you approach the entrance. There are just huge pillars at the front. A 40-foot wide, naturally formed stone causeway leads to the entrance of the Eye of the Allfather. Sheer cliffs plunge hundreds of feet on both sides of the route. The causeway is covered with a foot of snow in which you can see fresh tracks headed toward the mountainside and inside the temple.
Where did the tracks come from?
They came from the direction that you came. And then before the causeway began, you can see that they kind of turned to the north and headed down a path that leads downward. So, Halford, you could accurately just take a look at these tracks and accurately surmise that these tracks came from where the longship is moored down at the bottom of this ravine.
So that's how they get up here.
Yep. The causeway ends before a stone dome carved from the mountainside. 6 30-foot tall pillars support the dome. Each pillar is carved with a wraparound bas relief. I don't know how to pronounce that. From north to south, the pillars depict scenes of giant activity. A hill giant lifting a rock above its head. A frost giant chipping down a great pine. A cloud giant flying among birds in the sky. A storm giant hurling lightning bolts at a ship. A stone giant climbing a mountain. And a fire giant with chained dwarf prisoners in a cavern. At the back of the dome, a 40-foot wide, 40-foot high hallway heads into the mountain. Wind has blown the snow far into the hallway. The snow thins out and disappears after about 100 feet. And here you are at the entrance to the Eye of the Allfather. And I believe that is where we will call it for tonight.
Yep, people are all still crazy.
The map scale on this map, holy shit.
It is a big map. You will have to zoom in a little bit to actually see yourselves accurately.
Oh, we can already see giants in there.
All right, I'll cover that before we call it. Down that hallway.
There's a light source in there.
one of the frost giant that you can see is holding a torch. Down the hallway, you see 2 stone giants, which you have never seen before. They're tall. They're taller than any of the other giants you've seen before. Lanky, with dark, cracked skin that looks like rocks. You see what is obviously a frost giant warrior that you faced before in Bryn Shander. He is currently holding a torch, and that is how you were able to see all of them down this hallway. Hold on just a second.
Pretty sure it's Harshnag.
That is what stone giants look like. The 2 that are in the front there. You see what is clearly a frost giant, but he is not wearing the same type of armor. In fact, he is carrying a large staff and has like very intricately braided hair pulled back over his otherwise bald head. And kneeling on his knees, his hands shackled behind him, you see the figure of Harshnag.
I knew it.
He was in trouble.
Yeah, it sounds like a personal problem.
And that is where we will call it for this evening. You all earned some experience this time. You all fought Raijin, who was worth 1,100 experience, which I'm going to give you all the experience for that because you all buffed Corinne for that battle. You fought a Warforged mage worth 1,800 experience. You defeated 3 ice golems worth 3,900 experience apiece. And you completed the Great Worm Cavern, which gives you 2,500 experience.
Sure we don't get any for getting all those people mass murdered?
You do not get any experience for leading people to their doom, no.
Alright, so it's a total of 17,100. Divide that by 5. It's 3,420.
Just for the record, that's how it's spelled.
Plus what we've got, 39,171.
Did you say 3,420?
Yeah. Which takes us up to 42,591.
I have 40371 to start with.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Mine says 39.
I was at 4371.
Yeah, somebody
All right.
jumped you.
Somebody shipped you some experience.
Christopher?
Oh, that'd be Christopher from when my computer, freaked out. Way to
Oh,
go,
right, and you were
Christopher.
gone for the end. I did not do that. I can tell you, I didn't do that.
So that means it's
40.
43,791.
$43,791.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we've had in a long time.
All right. Cool.
Doesn't Eye of the Allfather sound like the final dungeon?
It is a dungeon. It may not be the final dungeon. You still have a ways to go in the campaign, but
Sometimes you just jump.
yep. All right. Thank you to Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I'm Chris. We are here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.